I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Batgirl, issue number 4. Barbara Gordon's quest round the globe has brought her that much closer to the villainous teacher. What'll happen next? Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Batgirl was ambushed by 2 students of the teacher. There's Hard Hat, that Korean construction worker, and Moth, the woman in the white robes. Pfft, really? Moth, Hard Hat? All we're missing now is the cop and the Indian, and we'll have the village people. It's here that we actually get some insight into what these students are after. It's not money, it's not dominance, it's an education. Yeah, really, wow, these villains draw on some real, cultural fears. These students fear failing so much they've actually hooked up with the evil teacher in hopes that she will give them what they need to pass their college entrance exams that will, more or less decide what they do with the rest of their lives. Batgirl just narrowly manages to give these guys the slip, and she desperately tries to get in touch with her friend Kai, who she knows is at the center of all of this craziness. He is unfortunately already getting his bad haircut handed to him by the teacher, who, she's got one of those kendo staffs that breaks off into 3 nunchucks. I love those. Before Barbara can go and have a proper showdown with the teacher though, she decides to educate herself on the bioinformation that Kai was trying to transport back to China. It would seem that teacher and her students were desperately trying to get a hold of an experimental smart drug that, yes, it would indeed increase your brain power, but would also give you horrible tumors, cancer, hair loss, all that good stuff. Kai had the code deep inside his body, but now teacher has it, and because of it, the triad grandfather Blood is very, very angry at him. Sick and tired of getting lied at by her childhood friend, Barbara decides to cut Kai loose, saying that he's going to have to fix this problem on his own. Yeah, you go, girl, you don't need no man telling you what to do. With that out of the way comes the really hard part, and that is finding teacher in China, one of the most densely populated countries in the entire world. Luckily, with the power of the internet, Barbara is able to find the website that teacher is recruiting her students with. I buy the superheroes, the supervillains, the smart drugs, and the colorful costumes. What I don't buy is the amazing internet quality that Barbara has gotten all over the world. Man, I really need to travel to Asia at some point. Batgirl manages to track teacher down, but when she corners her, the smart drug has already been synthesized. The two brawl for a little bit, which means the gunk ends up getting spilled on our villain, which transforms her. Oh geez, this isn't even my final form as the comic ends. So while this inaugural arc has had its ups and downs, I gotta admit this issue kinda brought things full circle for me in a meaningful way. I sort of sympathize with the villains, which is something hard to do, and I hope most of the students end up okay at the end of this. It also felt really good to see Barbara cut Kai loose. I mean, you knew that guy was going to be no good the second he showed up, right? And I mean, when we stop and consider that the events of this book take place before the events of Batgirl and the Birds of Prey, you know he didn't stick around, so there was no point getting to know him anyway. Overall, I found this issue to be very pleasantly surprising. Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Good stuff. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.